Now going over to the Culture Pride podcast, you have Boston Pride giving kids peanut plush toys. Really? Is this reality, or are we in the simulation? But let's go and dive in. So this is brought to us thanks to Libs at TikTok, in which she says, quote, Boston Pride is selling, I don't know why they censor it. I guess maybe she's worried about not showing in the algorithm or something magical like that. But I should have made this more family friendly in retrospect. I should say Boston is selling male body part plush to little kids. And then she quotes someone saying, Pride is just an innocent family friendly celebrations of love. And this was reposted thanks to Jack, who says, quote, took the family downtown to walk, accidentally immersed to the Boston Pride. Both the male private parts and the ice cream were overpriced. And you have a kid, again, I'm not great with ages, they appropriately blurred their faces. I want to say the kid is probably maybe 6 years old, give or take. One of them is wearing Crocs. I'm pretty sure that's child abuse as well. But yeah, one of them has a big old thing, and it's got pretty well got 1 million views on Lib's TikTok and 18,000 likes. Which, again, I think in the United States, the controversy of the LGBT community in terms of lifestyle, I don't think that's there are maybe like, if I were to guess like a ballpark, maybe 1 or 2% of Americans who are just fervently against that in terms of that lifestyle in the bedroom. The big point of controversy that we keep seeing is when you have children involved. And when you have these parades where there are people, adults, who are naked in front of children on public streets. I think that's really a big point of controversy when it comes to this cultural issue. And that's why we're seeing more and more pushback against these type of public displays and public events. Now, one of the first comments comes from Paul Zupa saying, Boston Pride needs to be indicted, getting 448 likes. Tom World says sickening, getting 626 likes. The Texas one, which A+ marking, that's a good name, says leave the children alone. If you are a police officer letting this happen, turn in your badge, getting 63 likes, which is quite horrifying when some of these police officers actually protect these quote unquote child-friendly drag shows, which there's no such thing, and many of them have partially and fully naked performers on stage in front of the kids. Which, again, a good rule of thumb is if it's illegal to do it in a public park, probably doesn't make sense for it to be illegal just because it's in a building. It should always be illegal in front of kids. But nevertheless, you have Mama MAGA saying this is not okay. And you have a gentleman with a full, I don't know if that's from the 40s? When people stop wearing raincoats. But nevertheless, it's a classic the pervert where you have the gentleman naked but he's wearing the raincoat. And the first one is him doing it. It says pervert sex offender. And then it's the same picture, but he puts on a doggy mask and he has a pride. No, what is that? Marketing is not great. They keep changing the flag, so you can't really. That's the Pride Progress flag. That's the one. And yeah, then it says Pride Free Expression. And that got 1,000 likes. Akush Sharma says, getting those little ones used to adults behaving and speaking in sexual mannerism around them. This is what grooming looks like. Adult sexual behavior is separate from children for a reason. The lack of boundaries these parents have put their children in danger. Getting 787 likes, which, yeah, it's pretty bad parenting. Base Chef says, I'll say it, and it's Robert De Niro? Who's that? The Joker where he's talking to the interviewee, or the interviewer. And the interviewer says, do you really think publicly executing pedos is okay? And the Joker says, I do, and I'm tired of pretending it's not. I got 960 likes. Let's see. Valentin Gomez says, a bunch of pedos, protect the children, and investigate those selling the scrap. Getting 696 likes. Dr. Clown PD says, degenerating people doing degenerate things. What a shocking 169 likes. Branos on X says, quote, we're not coming after your kids, unquote, says the people attempting to sell male body part toys to your kids. Getting 232 likes. Let's see. Scrolling down more and more. Let's see. Michelle LA, she has a totalitarian flag known as Canadian flag. And she says, but it's family friendly. No place for children. The perversion has to end. Getting 74 likes. Didn't see that coming with that flag. I would have thought she'd be a contrarian statement. Thus far, no contrarian statements. No one trying to stick up for this action yet. See if we find any. Samuel S. says, if you ever find yourself saying the phrase, both the ice cream and male body parts were overpriced, rethink your worldview. Getting 25 likes. Writer guy says, when someone asks why conservatives don't support LGBTQ, show them this. History will look back at this era of shamelessness, perversion, and shake its head in disbelief, getting 54 likes. And perhaps they'll see a correlation to the Roman Empire, which, as all men do, be thinking about that at least once per week. So I'll be honest, probably I'd say it every day at least once, especially if you're driving in the United States where you see the roads and you're like, oh dear God, why are these roads so terrible? Why are there so many potholes? Why can't the unions fix them? Oh wait, never mind. I digress. See, there's any contrarian statements here. So far, it looks like overwhelming support. Washington Ghost says they really don't hide it at all, getting 60 likes. Cheryl Ann says, has someone called Child Protective Services, getting 47 likes. Now, it's even more concerning when in some states, in some countries, if your child wants to transition and you don't, then the child will be taken away from you. So the same police officers and Child Protective Services will quickly become not your ally, but your opponent, which is quite concerning. The government would do that, to say the least. Going down more and more. Resist Club says stop, and it's the meme of the girl playing the trombone, or no, that's the tuba, and the girl standing against the wall with the big tuba, trombone. No. Trombone? Tuba. That is tuba. That's a tuba. Nevertheless, brass instrument with their face, with the brass instrument bell right in front of it, says me trying to live my life. And the person blowing the instrument says LGBT propaganda, getting 38 likes. Megan's Mole says blame the parents who are exposing their children to this shit, getting 61 likes, which, absolutely. One bad dude says these people belong in a prison, getting 74 likes. Let's see here, scrolling down more and more. Oh, that's funny. Matthew B, there's a picture of a snake with a little unicorn, a rainbow unicorn, what do you call it, like a little head helmet strapped to the snake's head. It says, I just want to read some books to your kids, getting 128 likes. Let's see here. Nevada Liberty 1864 has a bunch of people walking. This is downtown. So they're just walking, and there's a pride flag, and they use it as like a mat to rub their shoes on, getting 50 likes. And it's astonishing that these people doing burnouts on these pride murals, which are painted on the ground in intersections, which is terrible marketing. They will always get junk on them, especially in cities. Well, you're getting felony charges for people doing burnouts on those flags or those murals of LGBT stuff. However, if you burn the United States flag, that is protected by free speech. Interesting. Going down more and more. Nevada Liberty 1864 also says June is Groomer Awareness Month, getting 54 likes. Going down. Let's see. Johnny Tyler says, I don't know who made this meme, but it's the duck and this, quacking at someone. And duck says, how come you never read books at nursing homes or to the homeless or to the sick and the needy? And I guess now the goose is, quacking at the one that says, why is it only little kids? Since it's the trans person running away. Getting 67 likes. A good question to ask. Well, let's see here. Nevada Liberty 1864 has a lot of memes. Like 20 in a row. It's gotta be someone else. Let's see. No. Okay, finally we get. Try to find one or two more comments here. Sumo Joe says little kids now carrying plush dildos and no one is marching in the streets. Everything is fine. Getting 8 likes. Let's see. Let's do one more. Stone Tossers has a picture of free candy, and then a lot of pride and trans and what's that? Asexual flags. Can't keep track of them. I got 224 likes. So quite a little pushback. Again, pretty sure the city signed off the parade. Well, obviously they get the permits, all that kind of stuff. And I mean, it's their culture, and I guess Boston, that they approve and appreciate these things. And it'd be fascinating. I'm not sure the legal litigation in terms of, or the legal standing in terms of selling those plush toys. And maybe it's the parents buying them. Either way, it doesn't pass a gut check, at least I would argue, for a sane person. But again, I mean, I don't think more than 1 or 2% of Americans care what anyone does in the bedroom. I don't. Really, the point of controversy is, again, when you start having these praise and these toys given to children, which, again, there used to be a word called child appropriate for a reason. I'm not sure if society will evolve to actually care more about that these days, or what that trend will look like. But maybe let me know. Do you think the pendulum's going to swing back anytime soon? As always, be fascinated to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in. Again, trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the month. So if you could click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take the time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.